Hello, good morning. Happy Monday. It's about 9:50 in the morning, and I'm going to show you what it looks like for a week in my life as a graduate student. So I'm running a little bit late today, but basically what I've done so far is I woke up, I got ready, which is a really loose term amidst the pandemic, where basically it just means I brushed my teeth and changed from my pajamas into day pajamas. And then I let Eeyore out of his cage, turned on the fish light, and came into the office to start writing my to-do list for the day. So I'll show you that in a second. Okay, this is what's on the agenda for today. Sometimes I use this little notebook. Sometimes I use like a giant bullet journal, but today I don't really have time to do the whole bullet journal filling out situation, so I just used my notebook. So an overview is that I have a few meetings today. In a few minutes, I'm going to be meeting with my cohort to go over our stats homework before we submit it. We have permission from our teacher to do that. Then I'm going to meet with Kimberly, who is the person I TA for. I don't usually meet with her on Mondays, but she wasn't able to come to our meeting last Friday, so I'm meeting with her today. I have office hours at 3 p.m. where I need to do my grading. I'm going to put grading on my list so I can be more specific. Okay, grading's on the list now. Then I have stats at 4:30, so hopefully I'll be done with my grading by then. I also have to do my laundry, finish my stats rating, and start my social presentation because I am presenting this week, either Wednesday or Friday. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'll be doing today. Hopefully that's it. I try to be careful with this list to not put so much stuff on here that I can't finish it, because if I can't finish my list, I just don't sleep. It needs to be finished for me to feel content for the rest of the day. So hopefully this will all be done by 10 p.m. the latest. So I'll let you know what time it is when I finish, and I'll take you along with me a little bit during the day as well. Okay, we finished going over our homework. It took about an hour. Well, it doesn't have to take that long, but we talk a lot. So it took us about an hour this time. And then I remembered that I didn't put on the list the most important part of my day, which is to go through and make the edits that my advisor suggested to my research proposal and then submit my research grant to the NSF. So my research grant application. So I'm gonna do that now because that's the most important. And then I'll probably put my laundry together and take it to the laundry room. But we'll see that later. Right now, NSF. So now I'm gonna sort my laundry. I have about an hour until my meeting with the person I TA for, Kimberly. So I'm gonna do my laundry. I'm gonna be doing laundry on and off for a couple hours today. But in the meantime, between now and my meeting with Kimberly, I'm going to do some of my stats reading. So I just finished my meeting with Kimberly. I got my first load of laundry right before my meeting with her. And now I'm gonna do my second load. Hopefully nobody's in there because I had to kind of rush back here and not put anything in. So hopefully that'll be done. And my meeting with Kimberly was good. It gave me a bunch more things I need to put on my to-do list for today, but that's good. I like to keep busy, even if it does get overwhelming sometimes. Okay, my first load of laundry is hung up. It's about 1:35. I'm pretty hungry. I didn't have breakfast this morning, so I'm gonna go make some lunch. And this is usually the time I give myself about an hour for a lunch break. So I'm gonna make some lunch, have it relax a little bit, and then back to work. Score. Okay, time for a check-in. It is 3:45. I'm currently in office hours. I finally finished all the laundry, so no more running to the laundry room every 40 minutes. So that's good. I finished doing the assignments that Kimberly asked me to do during our TA meeting today. So now I'm gonna start grading for a bit, and then in less than an hour I have stats. So after that I'll continue grading because I probably won't be done by then. Getting there.
Any possible combinations of X and Y pairs.
It's 6 o'clock. My class just ended a few minutes ago because my professor goes over every single time. So I'm going to resume grading so that I can get that done and then start my stats project because that's either due Wednesday or Friday. We haven't decided if I'm presenting Wednesday or Friday yet, but I have to submit something about it by tomorrow at noon. Still have a lot to do, but Brandon will be home in about an hour, which is always good because then we have some dinner, and it's Monday, so that means Big Brother's on, and we always watch Big Brother. And then once he falls asleep on the couch at 9:30, I will resume work again. So that's Monday. You can see that my positivity for the day has gone from here to like here already. It'll continue to go down as the week goes on, but that's okay. I'm living the dream. This is literally everything I've ever wanted to do, but it does make me miserable sometimes, if I'm being honest. It's about 7:15. I just finished grading. Brandon got home about 15 minutes ago, and now we're working on dinner. Butternut squash mac and cheese from Trader Joe's for dinner.
7 Central on Big Brother All-Stars. And sent you to jail without the inconvenience of a trial.
It's a lot later than expected. It's 12:40, and I'm working on some stuff for social. Signing off. Happy Tuesday. I'm starting today in the living room because today is a much more informal day for me. The only actual thing I have on my calendar is to meet with Yasmin to do our manuscript that we're working on from our undergrad institution and where I got my master's degree, where we're working on a manuscript that hopefully will be published fairly soon. But it is still a busy day, even if it's informal. I still have to finish my social project, do another stat reading, set up a study on our SONA, which is how we get participants from our school, and hopefully that's the main things I need to get done today, and then we'll figure everything out as we go. So here's the agenda for today. Hopefully I don't have to add too much to it. Hopefully this is like the main things I need to do, and I don't get too many emails asking me to do more things. Hopefully I'll finish up kind of early today. That would be nice, and then maybe Brandon and I can film another video, but that's not really relevant because that's probably not what the typical grad student does in a week, but it's something that I do in a week. So yeah, these are the goals for the day. Study is set to be ready for approval, so now I get to move on to the next thing. Yay! It's 11:40. I'm taking my brunch break early today because Yasmin and I changed when we were gonna meet from 11:30 to 12:30, so I figure I might as well just eat now so that after my meeting with her, I can just go right into my work for the rest of the day. But this is what I'm having. We made some pumpkin oat chocolate chip cookies last night, so I put one here. And then I'm having a bagel and some fruit salad. I'm working on my presentation. I'm doing this on 2 articles, so after I finish half of it, I'm gonna watch an episode of The Good Place. It's 5:45. I just spent about 2 hours making only half of my presentation, maybe 3 hours, because every time I need to make a presentation, I tell myself I'm not going to make it too complicated with too many graphics. And then I make it complicated with too many graphics. So I did half, and then I watched an episode of The Good Place to separate the work so I don't go, insane. And now I'm going back to the presentation. So wish me luck. No more graphics. No more. It's 12:45. I finished my presentation a while ago, and then I put my clothes away that I could, and now I'm working on my stats reading. I did that thing that I told you I do sometimes where I make my list way longer than I should, and then I can't sleep. That's right now. If I didn't put this stats thing on my list, I would have been able to go to bed a while ago, but it's on my list. So was folding the clothes that were dry. So now it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm working on another assignment, but it's fine. I'm only gonna do a little bit and then I'm going to edit a video. Good morning. You wanna come out? Hi everyone, it's Wednesday now. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I have class at 10:30 today where I'm presenting for the whole class. So I'm just gonna go through my presentation one more time and then I'll show you my to-do list now so that you could see what today is gonna look like. Today isn't so bad. I know yesterday I said I would probably be done early, but my presentation ended up taking longer because I just put a lot of time into it. So this day really shouldn't be so bad. So I finished the presentation. It went really well. I'm so happy. Some people messaged me after class to say that they had fun, so I'm glad. I always try to make my presentations fun because I know people don't really want to be in class necessarily, so I try to make it a little bit fun. I think it paid off. I feel very relieved. We did run out of time a little, but it was fine because we had a lot of really good discussion, so I think it's all good. On to the next thing. It's only been like 10 minutes since I last filmed, but I forgot I actually have office hours right now. Virtual office hours are pretty much the same thing as regular office hours, except instead of sitting in an office, you sit in your house waiting for someone to Zoom you. So that's what I do. A lot of times students don't really come to this because they usually just prefer to email or whatever. So that's fine with me. I'm here if they need it. If not, I just sit here and I do other work that I need to get done. So they're office hours for me too. After that, I'll have lunch. I was gonna say I'll do more work, but I need to often remind myself that I need to eat and I need to take a shower and I need to care for myself too. So after my office hour, I'm gonna have lunch and I'm gonna watch The Good Place. My office hours are over. I'm almost done with my stats reading, but I didn't completely finish. I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna have some lunch and relax a bit. I'm gonna have a bagel again because they're gonna go bad. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not going to bed. I wanted a change of scenery and I wanted to change into more comfortable clothes until I have class at 4:30. So I just finished my stats reading and now I'm gonna do my last social reading so that I could help my friend with her presentation because we're technically together, like we both were doing the same topic, but I had 2 articles, so I went today and she has 1. She's going Friday. So I have to read that article so I can help her out with her part. And then that's my work for today. Check, almost there. And then I have to like clean the apartment and stuff. But schoolwork wise, that makes me happy. I finished my stats class. I finished my social article. So me and Brendan are gonna go outside to the live music. You can probably hear it in the background for like 20 minutes or so, and then we'll be back. It is 1:35 in the morning. I hung out with my friends virtually. We played some Among Us and we watched Big Brother because it's Wednesday. I ate dinner. We filmed a video and then I edited a video. It's exporting right now. It should be done any minute. And then after that, I'm gonna read some articles for a lab meeting tomorrow. Wednesdays into Thursdays are usually not that great because Thursdays I have to wake up at 8 o'clock rather than 9 o'clock because I have a meeting at 9. But Yasmin and I canceled our manuscript meeting for tomorrow because we both just have a lot going on, and since we're able to be flexible right now, we can do that pretty easily. And other than that, I finished my to-do list for today, so I think it was pretty successful. I'll check back in if I remember when I'm done reading the articles because I might take a shower. Oh, I also cleaned the apartment. So it's been a good day. It is 8:57 in the morning. I have a lab meeting in a few minutes. I'm feeling pretty tired today after going to bed so late last night. So my to-do list today is very short. It is my lab meeting this morning, my meeting with my advisor after that, and then the stats review that I'm doing with my cohort because we have a quiz for stats. It was released today, but we have till Monday, so I'll probably do it tomorrow. Usually by Thursday, I'm pretty wiped. So Thursdays I usually take a lighter day. Yesterday I finished everything so early, but then editing the YouTube video just kind of messed me up, and yeah, but it's fine because today's a new day, and maybe I'll have time to take a nap. I have to go. I have a lab meeting soon. I finished my lab meeting and now I'm typing up an email to an old mentor asking him about his experiences, just to kind of get some perspective on some things that we've been talking about a lot in the lab meetings. And then, what time is it? It's like 10:15 now. So in 15 minutes I have a meeting with my advisor, and then my review with my cohort, which is usually fun. We're a pretty fun group, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I think I'm also going to go to this scavenger hunt on campus with some of my friends, which will be really fun. They're giving away free prizes, and we like that. So that's something that we're planning on doing today. So it's been a really long time since I checked in. Sorry about that. It's like 6:40 right now. I don't even know the last thing I said, but I had my meeting with my advisor. That went really well. We were there for probably almost 2 hours, maybe 2 hours. I had to send some emails, and I had some lunch, and then I took a nap for 30 minutes or so, and then I did a stat review with my friends, my cohort, for our quiz, and then I went to campus, actually for the first time since I interviewed, just to do a scavenger hunt with a couple of my friends from my cohort. That's it for the day. I'm not going to do any more work today, I don't think. Like I said earlier, I'm pretty tired. Thursdays are usually the day where I'm just kind of wiped from the rest of the week, and I use it to recharge for Friday because I have class again tomorrow. So there you have it. There's Thursday. It is Friday. Finally, my hair is a mess, but I'm happy it's Friday. It is 10:15. I have class in 15 minutes. Today isn't too heavy, I don't think. I think the beginning of my week is usually worse because I try to get as much done as I possibly can in the beginning. So today I have social at 10:30, and then I have to do my post-discussion survey for social. Then I'm meeting with another one of the grad students to go over our SONA system, just to make sure everything is set up exactly right. And then I'm going to do my stats quiz. I'm not really excited about my stats quiz, but I really want to get it over with so I don't have to keep thinking about it. And then I have some other stuff I want to do, not school related, like I started making a Halloween sign last week and I didn't get to finish, and I paid for this course in graphic design, and it's like a go at your own pace course. They suggest that you do 1 unit a week, but that hasn't been possible for me. I haven't had too much downtime recently, so I'm hopefully gonna do one of those units, and I have a lot to film tonight too for the channel. So it's gonna be a good day, I think, after the stats quiz anyways. So I'll check back in later. I don't know how much I'm gonna film today since it's not really too much exciting stuff. Oh, and I have to eat at some point. I finished social, I did my post-discussion survey, and I met with the grad student I needed to meet with. It is 12:16. I'm gonna have some waffles, and then I'm going to take my stats quiz, and hopefully it's not so bad. I just popped some food in the microwave for lunch because I forgot that I have a talk I need to attend today at 3 o'clock for ProSem. I finished the stats quiz. It was awful. It was absolutely horrible. It took me over 2 hours. Most of the time I was just, panicking. But hopefully it'll be okay in the end. It's just that since the quiz is technically only 10 questions long, but it's worth 100 points, if you just get one thing wrong, you automatically are dropped 10 points. So that stresses me out. So that's basically why it took so long, because I was just like, nah. But it's done now. I think it'll be okay.
Sell papers, silly. Newsies sell papers.
Exactly, silly. Newsies sell papers.
I've got it. Right now we charge the newsies 50.
Hello, grad student Julia in the future here. I finished going through the edits for this grad student video and I realized I never finished filming an outro. So the last thing you saw was the sign, so you saw that I got to finish it, which is definitely a positive note. And I want to say that, like a lot of other things, grad school ebbs and flows. There have been weeks that have been stressful like this. I actually just had one just like this week, the past 2 weeks. But there have also been weeks that are a lot less stressful, like election week. A lot of my professors lowered our workloads because they knew that it was a stressful time, so I was really thankful for that. But I think that grad school is a lot of fun. You learn a lot, you meet a lot of people, but it can be kind of overwhelming sometimes. So I would encourage you to just kind of talk to your peers, and especially if you have a good relationship with your advisors, talk to them, because sometimes they'll give you work that you don't actually have the time to do, and they don't realize that you don't have that time. And I'm lucky where my advisor is super nice and understanding, and he's said to me multiple times, I don't know how long the work I'm giving you is going to take, so if it starts taking you too long, just let me know and then you can just get it done whenever you're able. So hopefully, I hope that if you're going to grad school, you have an advisor that's really helpful and understanding in that way, like I have, and I'm very lucky for that. But overall, I love grad school. I'm really glad that this is what I'm doing. It's what I always wanted to do, and I was lucky enough that I was able to get into a few programs and choose my very favorite one, so I'm really thankful for that. And if you guys are applying this round, good luck. I know it's a crazy time to be applying to grad school, especially if you're applying in 2020, but I'm sure it'll be great. I know things will be a little weird at first, but it will become normal, and then hopefully things will open back up and we'll be able to experience school the way that we're used to. But I hope everybody got something from this video, and I hope that you're really excited to start your journey, if it's one that you're going to start. And if you're just curious about it and you have any other questions, you can feel free to write them in the comments down below. I'd be happy to answer any questions or give advice or anything like that. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye!